Hey, happy Saturday, my friends. Joining you from Austin, Texas. Hot day today. I've been out for a couple days for a couple reasons. I've been having some lower back issues. And also my son had 3-day football camp at night, so I really couldn't work out at night. I did a couple walks. Lower back has been bothering me when I sleep. Just kind of the tail end of sleeping. It's kind of weird. It wakes me up. Doesn't hurt when I lay down. And then a few minutes after I wake up, pain goes away. So I went and saw the doctor yesterday. She thinks it's muscle related, but they're x-rays on Monday. I don't know what's causing it. If I sleep like in a lazy boy or something like that, no pain at all. But if I sleep on my back, on my side, I've even tried knee pillow, which is suggested on the internet. Still having pain in my lower back. It's not pain, it's like soreness. Severe soreness, like it's all tightened up, sore. So maybe I strained it lifting, or I was moving a freezer. I don't know. So we'll have to see. It's not caused by the weighted vest. I mean, I started a couple weeks ago, but this has been going on for probably a month. And I don't know. Maybe I got a stress fracture in my sacrum or something. I don't know. It doesn't hurt when I jog or run or hiking. I don't feel anything. So I say that because I was watching Lionel Sanders. He's been recovering from a stress fracture in his sacrum. But I don't have any kind of pain or anything when I'm active. So I did start full vegetarian diet about a month ago. And sometimes if you eat too much wheat, it can irritate your body. So I asked the doctor about that. And she told me, my bad cholesterol was high, but wasn't that high. So I'm adjusting my diet some. Also, when I'm high on wheats and stuff like that, oats and stuff, it's too much carbs. So weight management's more difficult for me, anyways. 'Cause I need to get down about 10 pounds during my injuries and stuff. Too heavy, about 210. I need to get down below 200 like I was. 10 pounds makes a big difference for me. So I'm in a total rebuild right now. Need to figure out what's wrong with my lower back. So no, it's something that's been troubling me, because I want to make sure it's not a tumor or something. Because it's very, very weird. It only hurts right before I wake up. But anyway, I'm gonna find the solution. And doctor said you can do more strength training. I was like, well, okay, that's all I need to hear. I can go now. So yeah. And I'm trying not to. Anyways, yeah. So I'm adjusting my diet a little bit. Still gonna be mainly plants, vegetarian, but I'm gonna increase my protein, because it's harder to keep protein really high like I like to with plants, because as I explained to the doctor, and she agreed, plant protein is only like 75% is absorbed by the body, whereas whey protein, it's 95%. So it makes a big difference. So, and so I'll make those adjustments. It'll help me get my weight down, and helps me recover better too. I know the sun's really bright right now. It's pretty hot. It's probably 90 degrees. It's gonna be a really hot day today. So I can't really read the chat too much right now. Thanks everybody for joining. Oh, I got some shade up here. I can check it out. But anyways, my original plan was to really focus on weightlifting and kind of rebuilding, for especially my upper body, the rest of this year. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm still gonna be running and hiking and jogging a lot, but really gonna focus on that, building up durability. No kidney stones. Hey Miguel, thanks for joining. No, that's a good point though. I've had kidney stones before. But usually when you have kidney stone, at least in my, that's a good suggestion though. Usually when I had kidney stones before, it was constant pain until you passed it. But this, I only have extreme soreness or pain like the last few hours of sleeping. When I lay down, don't feel nothing. And after a few hours, don't feel anything. It's right before I wake up. So, but if I sleep on like a lazy boy, don't have any problem at all. So if I'm elevated, I don't have a problem. So I don't know. They're gonna take some mini x-rays on Monday, try to see if they see anything wrong. So I don't know. I feel fine. It's just when I sleep is a problem. So, and the bed is real soft, but it's always been soft. So I don't know. Maybe I need to change the mattress to one of those ones that you can adjust the angle some. I know they have those mattresses. They're expensive, but they have them. But I don't know. Anyway, so I'm in a total body rebuild right now, like Nick Bear always says. So I gotta get my weight down some, like it used to be. Which only a few months ago I was in the right weight. Work on that. Adjust my diet again. Think I'm gonna go from full vegetarian to 75%, which 60 to 75% is usually my best. But I adjusted it because of the high cholesterol. So I'm just gonna eat better protein. As far as meat goes, I'm just gonna eat chicken only. No beef. So yeah, sorry, the sun's so bright. I hope y'all can see me. I can't see myself. We had some clouds earlier, but they gone away. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm testing out the Mount to Coast T1s. I've had them for about a month, but I'm gonna finish the video this weekend. And I show y'all. They feel pretty good. The top of the neck of the shoe buckles a little bit like the Atom, the Spanish brand I tested out. They kind of feel like a Speed Goat. Probably copied Speed Goat. It's a Chinese brand. But they have the cinch down laces. They have 2 sets. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Donald, for checking. Actually, they did check that. I had a physical about 1 month ago, and they checked the prostate thing, and they said it's all right. So that seems to be okay, but thanks for the suggestion. Anyways, talking about the Mount to Coast. Sorry I'm late on replying to chats. It's just the sun makes it, I have to be in the shade to see the chat. It's so bright right now. But anyways, the Mount to Coast, they have 2 sets of cinch laces on just like Solomon shoes. I'm not a big fan of Solomon shoes. They're always too narrow anyways, but I think they've copied Solomon on the cinch laces. I mean, it's working, it's tightening it down, but I think I'm gonna change to regular laces. The cool thing is, in the box, when they sell you the shoes, they give you regular laces also. So I can switch them out. But right now, I can show you guys. You can see it has 2 sets of cinch laces. That's what I'm calling them, cinch laces. But I have to pull them so long that the top of the lace is kind of flopping around. I don't like that. I put them under my other laces to keep them down. But those are the only minor issues I see so far. The shoes are very comfortable. I don't particularly like the off-white, but I mean, they sent them to me. I can't complain. In my experience, white shoes and off-white, they get stained by mud real easy and they look dirty real fast. So I never buy white shoes. They always look great when you get them. Like they get stained, especially in trail running. If you're road running, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, they'll stay white. But in trail running, if you got white shoes, they'll get stained. I don't care if you use bleach or not, it's still gonna not get it all out. Especially desert mud, I found. I wore some of those white Adam shoes, which are pretty good trail shoes. That's a Spanish brand. I wore them in Cocodona and they worked really nice, but they were bright white and afterwards they got stained with the mud. Same as my speed goats. My speed goats, I had like a white camouflage. That was the only one they had in my size before the race. They got stained also. So they both look very dirty now. So I cleaned them up some, but anyways, moral of the story is don't buy white in trail running. Road running, it doesn't matter. Stay white. Trail running, you get some mud on, they're gonna stain. There was a big road runner in my backyard yesterday. We've got a couple of road runners living in the area now. I try to take a picture of it. They're just so sneaky and fast. He had a giant lizard in his mouth. Those things are so fast. I guess it's the only thing fast enough to catch the lizards. But they're huge. The one that was in my backyard, he looked like he's like a foot tall. Yeah, fast, really fast. It's really hot right now, but I see people out on the trails, which is not normal. When it's really hot like this, it's usually only me. I'm the only one dumb enough to come out. I see quite a few people out today. So, plus when you wear the weighted vest, it makes it much hotter. And the weighted vest is not hurting my back. Because like I said, I had the issue before. I think it just helps cross training. How's it going? I think it helps with the cross training. But anyways, that's why I was out 3 days. Mainly because my son had football camp at night, which started at 6:30 and went to 8:30. So it really kind of took out my evenings. And the school's real strict. They don't like people using their track. So even though my son was practicing on the field, they don't like people running around the track. That's the only thing I don't like about the school district. They do really good in sports. It's a great school district. Liberty Hill is the name. But they don't let people use the tracks. But let's see, I can read the chat. Hey. Oh man, don't worry, man. Hey, my friend from Canada joined. Friend from Hamilton, Canada. Oh man, it's okay. People try to troll me. Most of the time they're funny. Sometimes they're not funny. I don't mind if people try to troll me. I just don't want them saying any bad language. Because I get a lot of kids in my chat, especially gamers. You know, because most people watch YouTube are gamers. My kids included. You know, they're 8 to 15. Most of the people in YouTube watching videos, that's the main group. So I don't like when people use bad words in my chat, but people want to troll me, call me different names, I don't care. My favorite one so far is that people call me Gordon Runzy instead of Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Runzy. I guess I kind of do look like Gordon Ramsay a little bit. And then somebody told me I look like the lead singer for Blink 182. That's a compliment, I think. And the strangest one I ever got was, it made me feel kind of sad, was someone said I look like their father that just passed away. So that was a child, probably 8 years old. So I'm always very careful. I don't like people using bad language in the chat because I get a lot of kids in the chat. So it's a hot day today. We're still going uphill. The sun's right above me. That's a challenge for the morning ones. But testing out the Mountain Coast T1s, weighted vest right now. I'm gonna go out to Santa Rita trails and other trails that not too far from me, a couple miles away, and I'm gonna do some filming without the vest because they've got a river out there and stuff. Some cool scenery. It'll be interesting because that's the river that went up 20 feet. So there's probably a lot of trees and stuff that have been knocked down. So I'm gonna do some filming out there, and I'm gonna try to wrap up the video. So, morning. I'm gonna try to wrap up the review video on my Mountain Coast T1 trail shoes this weekend. So it'll be up on my YouTube channel. And if you haven't checked out my my Mirage treadmill review video, check it out. It's been up 3 or 4 days. It's only 2 minutes long. Check it out. It's up on my main channel. It's pretty cool. It's only like a $375 treadmill. Normally like $500. And it's so small that it's built for walking, hiking, I guess whatever you want to call it. But you could do some light jogging on it. But it's so small you can pick it up and kind of move it around. But in comparison, my NordicTrack commercial 2450 takes 3 people to move. It's so big and so heavy, and it's like 3 times bigger. But this small treadmill that I tested, it does it all. It does pretty much it all, and it's got a 12% incline too. But I got 2 of them. They sent me one and it had like a ding on it, so they sent me another one. So I put one in my son's room. He works out on it, and I put the other one next to my NordicTrack. These treadmill suppliers are really interested in me because my NordicTrack repair videos have gotten, one of them's got over 40,000 views. That's how many people are having problems with their NordicTrack. NordicTrack is not a good brand. It's expensive. Don't buy a NordicTrack. I own one. A lot of money invested in them, but I will say with confidence, don't buy a NordicTrack. Anyways, I bring that up because I've had 2 other treadmill suppliers wanting me to test their treadmills. And one of them contacted me yesterday. I have a foldable treadmill. I think all treadmills are kind of foldable, so I need to check it out. But anyways, I mean, I could have a house full of treadmills if I wanted. They send me treadmills, just test them out, do a video, they'll send me one. So that's kind of cool. I don't have any room for them. I don't have any room for any new equipment. My wife keeps telling me we need a new house because of all my weight equipment. I got 2 gyms. I got an endurance gym and I got a weightlifting gym. My weightlifting gym has taken over my whole garage. So, kind of wish I had a bigger house sometimes. I would like to get one of those treadmills that that's just made of wood, you know, that it doesn't have a motor. Those are really expensive. Those are like, I'll go back up hill. Those things are like $5,000. Not 5,000, they're like 3,000 bucks. But I'd also like to get a stair climber. Those electric stair climbers, the ones that you see in the gym, man, those are like over $5,000. They're expensive. Somebody wants me to test one of those, I can surely send me one. I'll find room for that thing. But let me know what y'all up to. Sorry, I'm not replying to the chat too much. I just can't see it. I'm gonna find some shade. I'll look at the chat again. The sun is killing my chat. How do I eat shrimp? Sometimes. I've never been allergic to them. I've never been allergic to seafood. So, you think the shrimp might cause some allergy? My wife is allergic to shrimp. She'll break out in hives if she eats it, but she still does sometimes. But seafood usually doesn't bother me, but I haven't eaten shrimp in a while. Maybe once a month or something. But I'm wondering if the wheat, I mean, I've gone from eating a little bit of wheat and oats to a lot because I went back on a vegetarian diet. And you know, wheat can irritate a lot of your muscles in your body. Even the doctor agreed with me. I don't think it should aggravate me that much though. So I was also thinking something going wrong with my colon, but the doctor told me if it was something wrong with my colon, it would be consistent pain. I mean, I don't have any pain at all. I mean, I'm jogging and running with a weight vest right now. So I really don't think I have a stress fracture in anything. So maybe I strained my lower back real bad. I'm not sure. I've done that in 100 milers before, but after 2 days, it's healed. And it's kind of that feeling. After I do a 100 miler and I really jack up my lower back, it kind of feels like this, like when I wake up. The challenge is it's been like this for a couple weeks. So I really started doing more mobility exercises. What I mean is like, bend overs and different kind of mobility exercises on the ground. I usually do them like once a week. I should be doing them every day. I know that. Also, I have my bands, so I'm doing my band stretches again. I need to be doing that every day. Honestly, I do it once a week maybe. So I need to get back into that. And then just do my weightlifting. We'll check that out. So, yeah. So I'm not sure. Let me know what y'all are up to. I'm going back down hills. I'm gonna say it's probably 90 degrees right now because we have the direct sun, even though it's only like 10 in the morning or something. It'll definitely be close to 100 later. I probably need to get back, change my shirt, and go out and start filming some of my shots out at the river. It's gonna be crazy hot later. For those shots, I use my GoPro. I have a GoPro 9, Hero 9. This works better because I can get shots of my feet and stuff like that when I'm running. As we call it B-roll. So iPhone's good for filming, but it's better for filming vlogs and like shorts. Actually, I did a short video earlier with me with these shoes with my weight vest. So that'll be out later. That is usually like a 20-second clip. 30-second clip usually. I try to keep it under 20 seconds. People just don't want to view them too long. And the nice thing about if I keep it under a minute, but ideally 20 seconds, like I said, is I can use the YouTube song library. I don't have to use my membership. I have a membership for music, but it's all music done by smaller musicians and stuff. There's a lot of good music, but it's not famous music. So if I can use the YouTube music library, the only rule is it has to be shorter than 1 minute. So I can use Ozzy Osbourne or some famous rocker. I was thinking about using Ozzy Osbourne today because, he passed away this week. So I'll probably release my short later with Ozzy Osbourne. And I can do that because I fall within the rules. I'm less than a minute on my short, which I think is going to be like 20 seconds long. This shows me running up a rock hill with the stuff I have on right now. My vest and my Mount Coast T1 shoes. So. Hey Donald, man, thanks. I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, if y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. I go live every day, sometimes twice a day. I just missed a few days. Yeah, I love seafood too. I usually eat it when my wife eats it. My wife is Asian. She likes, they eat seafood every day if they could. But yeah, y'all have a great Saturday. Lazy Saturday, man. That's cool. So what are you planning on doing up in Canada? You guys stay at the house, or are you able to get out of the house much? I know you're still recovering. It's my friend in Hamilton, Canada. Donald, man, thanks for joining. Have a great weekend. Yeah, if y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. It's always great to talk with friends. I mean, I do talk about running and working out, but I talk about everything. I mean, a few days ago, we were talking about space, other things. What do y'all think about that spaceship coming? I'm not joking. The Harvard astrophysics division or whatever, it's like several press releases. They think a spaceship is headed to Earth, and it's moving at a very fast pace too. They think it's going to be here in November. No shit. I'm not joking. Maybe it's the Borg. Did y'all watch Star Trek? The Borg. You know, the Borg used to always go to planets and it's assimilate or be annihilated. But yeah, they say a spaceship's headed to Earth. It's going to be here in November. Who knows? They always say shit like that. They're probably just trying to get us to forget about the Epstein list, which we're never going to forget. They need to release that thing. All these diversions, I don't usually talk politics, but I just think this Epstein thing is really stupid. They need to release that information. Nobody's going to believe what they're saying now. They interviewed Maxine. I can never say her name right. It's like a French name. She's in prison in Tampa. She went to prison for being Epstein's associate, or kind of office manager, as I would say. She went to prison for 20 years, and she's very rich, multimillionaire. So I say that because that means she can afford the best lawyers, and she had the best lawyers. And they're representing her now, trying to get her sentence reduced. But if you have a really rich person with great lawyers, and they go to prison for 20 years, that means that they did something wrong. And that means that Epstein really did something wrong. So he went to prison. There's a lot of people on those lists. We know Bill Clinton's on that list. Trump's probably on the list. Bill Gates is on the list. That famous Harvard lawyer said he saw the list. He can't say because he was signed a disclosure agreement with the court, because he initially was told, they said that he was on the list and he proved it wrong. But so in that disclosure, he saw the list. He says there's a lot of famous names on that list. So we know the list exists. So anyways, they better release it, because we're not going to forget about it. So anyways, sun is getting hard to read my chat. So everyone have a great weekend, Saturday. And I may join y'all again tonight. But anyways, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your workout. Bye, my friends.